Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel Budget with Bliss. My name is Katie and this channel is all about keeping myself accountable with my budget and finances by using the cash stuffing method and creating general financial well-being. Hope you're all doing well and hope you're having a lovely day. Today's video is going to be the count up and cash condensing for the end of this month's budget for me, as it is payday this week. So I go through all of my binders and have a look at the accounts I have online and see how much money we have in total saved. Just from this method really. If there's a lot of cash in the binders, then I'll take some back to the bank, pop them into the relevant accounts and pots that correspond with that money. So let's get into it. These are my favourite videos to do each month because it is seeing how all of your hard work and organisation really pays off. So I started off by putting a few amounts of what is in accounts online. So in the baby/Wraith fund, we have £734.11 in the bank. The closed fund has £34.31p. Don't know why I didn't put the 31p there, but there we go. So closed doesn't have an envelope. Baby and Wraith does, so we'll come back to that. The effort fund has £18.23 in the bank, but we will be adding to that with one of the challenges we finished. The Rockfit account has £536.25. And the gifts fund has £10.31 in the bank, but we'll be adding to that with cash. Christmas 2025 is now down to £497.25. So we've spent over half of the amount for this year. And our mortgage overpayment savings are at £3,317.70, and that is just online only. So that's where we're at with what is in the bank for some of the categories. So we'll start off with the baby binder. So we finished this month this challenge, which was I'm feeding you at 3 a.m. from Little Moon Budgets, and we also were doing the beans challenge, jelly beans, rainbow jelly bean jar, I think is what it's called. So this is the cash that needs to go into this fund and some into the bank, and then we'll add up. Oh, there's nothing in there either. That is the days out fund that we did, and the rest is maternity. So yeah, just this to add to the amount that's in the bank. So I've got placeholders with 750. We're not quite there with that, but almost. So in cash, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45. So it's 345. Why am I getting dice out? I want the calculator. 345 in cash plus 734.11 in the bank is a total of £1,079.11 in her savings and like spending pot, which is great. So we can put in a placeholder of £1,000 and then a 50, and then we'll keep 30 back, I think. Does that sound right? So it's nearly £1,080. So it'll just be pence off. I ain't got placeholders out. Why do I always forget the placeholders? So I need a 1,000 placeholder and a 50. No, they're here. Always forget. I'm so sorry. I can be organised sometimes. I just forget. There we go. And those can go back in here. So that is £1,050 and then £30 in cash that we will leave in the binder. And the rest can go back to the bank. So let's just count up what is going back to the bank. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 305, 10, 15. Lovely job. So back to bank, 315. So that jelly bean challenge really did save quite a lot, which was good. So a nice big boost for her spending. So yeah, we just use it on anything she might need. Mostly clothes when I go on a vintage spree. I think I've calmed down now with the Christmas stuff. Like, she's got so many Christmas outfits, so like, I've put her in them nearly all week this week. Just because I want to see them and use them. Like, she's only this small one. It's obviously only going to be like this small of a baby for Christmas. And you know, you spend this money on the Christmas outfits, get the use out of them, like I say. Right, let's go to, this is the days out fund. So this was the tin that we had on the bonus cash stuffing I did last week. We opened it. So this is what is in here. So let's add in days out. I do wonder if I should keep some of this back as cash, because spending on my card, I'm getting too tap happy, I think. I need to rein it in. So I'll save maybe £50. I'll keep £50 back, I think. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96. No, we didn't have 600 in here, did we? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 600, and 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. 645. So yeah, I'll just keep 50 in cash, I think. So in total, we have 6, 4, 5, and we are taking 395 back to the bank. So that's that minus 50. Yes, I really do need like a different envelope or something to make this distinguishable, but I might pop a challenge in there because I am going to be adding a little bit of days out money into my budget, I think. Going forwards, obviously not as much as I've been putting away now. This is going to be like the bulk, but I'm going to try to keep as much of it as I can and only dip into it when I really need to, and try and just spend what I've got in income. But we'll see how it works. We'll see. So that's that. This is the tarot savings. So this goes towards maternity. 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. So tarot, 75. We won't take any back to the bank. And this is the maternity savings. So this is the pot of money I'll be dipping into to help cover with bills and things like that each month. as I'm on maternity leave. So we have 5,000, 9,000, 500, 600, 750. And then in cash, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. 440. I'm going to double check that. 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 78, 94, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Yeah, so 440 makes it 10,190. So we're ending on 10190. This is all going to go back to the bank. So 440. It would be nice to round it up to 200 though, won't it? So I need £10,200 in here. All right, placeholders, where you at? Obviously not quite the 200's tenner off, but that'll do. So have I got another 5,000? I don't think I ordered any 10,000. I didn't think I'd actually ever get to 10,000 in one category. So 5,000, 10,000. Do you have 200 on its own? Yes. There we go. Lovely job. So that will sit in there. And then, yeah, I've set up like a standing order from this account going into like my account for £350 to cover the bills, my contribution to bills whilst I'm on mat leave. And that goes to my other half. So yeah, that will dwindle by at least that amount every month. And we're probably going to buy a mattress out of this fund as well. Not quite bills, but the sale of my car is also in this fund, so I figure use a little bit of that for a new mattress, which is going to be invaluable to us, really. All right, so that is all of this binder done, and oh my god, how much skinnier it is now. Oh, it needed that diet. Okie dokie, so let's go to sinking funds in the sword binder. What have we got? So start off with birthdays and gifts, which we have £10.31 in the bank. So 20, 40, 60, 70 in cash. So in total, that is 80 and 31. So we'll take 40 to the bank, so that we've got £50 in the bank, and then 30 in cash. Lovely. And we finished put a pin in it this month. This is going towards the effort fund. So this is completed, this challenge. This is 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, and 10, 15, 25, 30. Yeah, so that's all present and correct. So 130 plus the 18, 23 we've got in the bank is 148 and 23, which seems a much healthier amount. So there's 130 going back to the bank there for that amount. So yeah, the old bank account is getting a lot of cash going back this month, it seems, which is good. So that is all done in there. think I will just kind of leave that for now. And got no plans to add to the effort fund unless I kind of finish challenges in the challenge binder. That's the plan anyway. Is the Rockfit envelope right? No, it's not. So we'll put that at 500 and take out this 300 because I have bought, I don't know if I've checked in with this yet, but I have redone my insurance and also my instructor membership, so that's why that's taken a bit of a hit this month, but they're all things that I need so I can get back to teaching. Pole, it's got 50 in the bank, 60, 75 and 80 pounds in total. 80. I'm getting confused what column I need to put things in. I'll just leave that as it is for now. Don't know when I'll start pole again. I miss it. I do miss it. Books, still got 10. Haven't read a book in ages. Still got loads I need to, and I put more on my wish list for Christmas, so I don't know why. But there we go. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45 in miscellaneous. So we'll leave that as it is. That's a shame. We just had £5 more. We could have popped that into the bank, but that's fine because you know me, I'll probably use it on a Chinese. Use up the eating out envelope. Okay, events. So cabin break and the cozy cabin challenge is completed. So 20, 40, 60, 80, £100 going back to the bank. And in total, that is £200 saved. So I'll just put CP there. 200 in total and 100 going back to the bank, which is awesome. So yeah, that is all done. I will just pop in the placeholder, I think, just to represent that. Oh my gosh, I still haven't booked any activities yet for Centre Parks. I really need to get on that. Okay. Now, get your rocks off. We have also completed, this is the Bad Omens, which is, ooh, less than a week away now. So that is £60. And that is going back to the bank. Bad Omens. Really looking forward to seeing them. Not so much leaving my little darling for a day, but Mama having a night off. All right, anniversary. Don't know if I'm going to get this challenge finished. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, £105. So we'll keep 5 and we'll take 100 back. But yeah, I'm not sure, A, I actually need any more money, and B, if it's kind of doable with the budget that I've got to get this challenge completed. I reckon another 50-ish or something to go in there. So 100 back to the bank, 105 in total. Hex the Patriarchy. This is for President, who I'm seeing in April. So that is 30 quid in there. And we'll take 30 back to the bank. 10, 20, 30. Lovely job. So take this challenge out. Completed it, mate. And then we have a holiday fund. So 50, 60, 70, 85. So yeah, not a lot in there. what's this? Holiday. I'm literally just staring at the word. 85. Potentially the holiday in May I said about might be back on. This is a long while ago I said about it. My brother and that have booked a holiday and they were like, come along, but they've unfortunately had to cancel. And we couldn't go because it kind of crossed over with half term, which actually would have been BBMU as well. So, oh, that's squiffy. So yeah, potentially they're going to change the date because they've had to cancel because they didn't realise it was half term. They don't really want to be on holiday in half term, but yeah, so we'll see. Potentially might be a holiday on the horizon. So Christmas shopping spree has got 20, 40, 50 and 60. Christmas Day Madness has got 20, 40, 50, 65. I'm not going to take this back to the bank yet, I don't think. I just need to get Christmas. I don't want to get mixed up. Like, I'm running out of pots in my Chase account. Like, I actually have run out. I can't open any more accounts. So, yeah, I could open, like, a normal paying account, but you don't get interest. It's a savings account that I want to keep opening, so you get some interest. It's not a lot of interest, but it helps, you know. So yeah, well, just leave it as it is. So 20, 35, 45, 55 in Boxing Day Bonanza. So yeah, these are all for Christmas 2026. So maybe I'll pop them all in the bank once 2025 fund has gone. 30 in Popping Peppermint. Crocking Around the Christmas Tree has got 20, 40, 50. Look What I Got has got 20, 30, 40. And that is a total of £300 in Christmas 2026. £300. Nothing going back to the bank. And then in the Christmas challenge here, we've got the £1,000 that represents Christmas for this year, but we've spent just over half. So I'll pop that in there. All right, next binder. Let's keep going. So we have another sinking funds binder here. Home improvements. I did spend out of this. No, I didn't. 50, 65. I'm thinking of health. I did spend out of that this week, which you won't see on my check-in until not this week's check-in, the check-in after. Service charge. Has got 170. That's all in the bank. Car maintenance has got 500. Again, that is all in the bank. Oh yes, so health. I spent about 20 quid out of health this week. So I'll put 20 back to the bank so that placeholder is correct. So that leaves 120. What's this called? Health. Oh gosh, my battery's running out. Not my phone, me. Can't think. And then we have emergency, which has 5,000 in the bank. Lovely. Cool. So the monthly binder. We've got £10 in January, because we started that last week, I think. February, April, no. May has got 20, 40, 50, 20, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80. June is also finished with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Let's condense these down actually, so that's 40. July has got 10, 20, 30, 50, 70, 90. August has got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And that is it. So I'm quite chuffed with that. A little bit of head start for next year for those months when my maternity pay will stop. So let's just add that on here. 340. And yeah, I'm not going to put any of it back to the bank. It's 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Cut the 20s, get it all changed and condensed. Lovely jubbly. There we go, there's that done. And the challenge binder, I think, is the last one. Racking my brains, looking around, make sure. So we've got Baked with Love, which has got 5. Crazy Cash, which has got 15. The Witch's Toolbox has got 30. Scratch and Match has got 5. Roller Match has got 25. So let's swap those for a 20. Come on, there we go. Lovely. And the Wheel of the Year has got 5. Oh, that's not it, is it? I've also got the Which Am I? It's got 10. So that is £95 in the challenge binder, which is good going. Like, I mean, as I think we've only done 1 week and a bonus cash stuffing with that binder, or with these set of challenges. Let me go back in there. What about the vinyl peeling off? So let's put these in here. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, £95 for the challenge binder and nothing going back to the bank. All right, so let's just have a quick look at where we were last month. Obviously spent quite a lot on Christmas. So we were at, so this would have been September's pay. So £23,047.69, which was bonkers. So let's see where we are at this month. I'll just speed you up as I add all of this up. Ooh, there we are. So we are at £23,808.16 this month, which is incredible. Like, yeah, we're saving, like, we're spending a lot because it's Christmas at that time of year. Let's just take off what we had last month. 23047.69, £760.47 increase, which is amazing. So yeah, really chuffed with that and how the savings have gone. That's kind of about it for savings, I guess, for maternity now anyway. We have got the tarot challenge, which is a smaller challenge. If we can add a little bit more into there, that would be great, get that done. But still, I think it'll be a while before I get that finished. So yeah, we'll see how we go with that. But other than that, there's going to be no more money kind of put into that fund. We are just now going to start drawing from it and using it. But yeah, super happy with that. £23,808.16. I had a goal of around about 23,000 for like the whole kind of maternity savings. We haven't quite hit that because that includes a lot of stuff that isn't in that savings, but I'm still really happy with where we are. Yeah, can't grumble at that. Yeah, all down to this method, as I say every time. This method is just amazing for your budget. If you haven't done it yet, please do consider doing it. So, all right, let's count out what we need to go back to the bank and then we'll count the cash. So 315 plus 130 plus 40 plus 395, 440, 100, 60, 100, 30, 20, 1,630. Blimey, that is a lot going back. Let's have a look then. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, just in 20s. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, so that's 1,000. And then in tens, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30 and 40, so that's 540. So we should have 90 in fivers. I feel like it's more. What haven't I put on here? 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 205, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90. Did I say 300 or 290? What have I forgotten? Car maintenance, no. Service at home improvements, Christmas, no. Holiday, no. Present was 30, anniversary 100, birthday was 60, CP 100, no. Maternity 440. It's definitely over 440. Yeah, I think that's right. Days out is not 395, that would be 595. So 290 is right. So I was £200 out because I put a 3 instead of a 5. All right, there we go. That is all correct then. So yeah, a whopping 1,740 in total. Going back to the bank, like I can't even hold all this cash. It's bonkers, absolutely bonkers. But yeah, it's all down to this saving method. It is like super duper awesome. Let's try and do a fan this way, but I don't even know if I can get it to look pretty. But yeah, we'll get that out of shot so we can get a decent little thumbnail. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Budget is about to take a massive change as we navigate statutory maternity pay. And yeah, it's less than £800 I'm getting this month, which is why we've saved so hard over the last year to get this in the bank. So I'm gonna have to struggle for the next year whilst I just spend time with my daughter, with the whole mummy life going on. So thank you ever so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing, following me along on this journey, and I will see you in my next video, which will be a check-in, the last check-in of this month for my budget. So November week 3 check-in. I can't just hold on how much, I can't believe how much this is, like how big it is, huge. Yeah, so I'll see you then. I keep waffling. Take care guys, thanks for watching, bye.